Hello everyone, good morning. It's still morning here. I think it's half past 11 it is. Here, sun is shining, so that's lovely. Still a bit cold, but I don't mind that. Don't mind a bit of coldness. I'm still in my jammies. I'm not even going to lie about me getting dressed or anything this morning. I'm still in my pyjamas. I'll show you. Wait, see. See? That's how I am this morning. Good morning, Rachel. Oh, I want to show you what I've been doing, you see, this morning. There's my lovely Eleanor. Good morning. Yes, before I forget, my prescriptions yesterday. I waited all night on my prescription getting delivered and it never got delivered. So, I was a wee bit upset, but well, a bit annoyed, but this morning I thought I'll phone the chemist. So, I phoned the chemist and I wasn't rude or nothing like that. I was nice. And I just says I was meant to get a prescription yesterday. I says, and it wasn't delivered. And she went, oh, what's your name and everything? And she went away and she looked and she went, oh, she says, I'll make sure that comes out to you this afternoon. She says, and when you get it, if there's something not right, she says, my name's Rosemary. She says, phone me right back and tell me. So she was really nice about it. So luckily enough, I did have a tablet to tide me over this morning. See my Poppy there, she's a hooligan this morning. Look, guarding the gate as usual. So, this morning I done a video, a cross-stitching magazine video. Hi ASMR Craft Videos, good morning Diane, good morning to everyone that's came in, maybe I've not seen these. Look at this. Yeah, so I done a cross-stitching magazine page turning this morning. And there was little birds. See, it was the first I'd seen inside the cross-stitching magazine. So there was little birdies and I was desperate to do some little birds. So I'm going to do lots of little birds. And I couldn't wait, so I'll show you what I've done so far. Look, that's what I've done so far. So it's going to be that size. And I'm going to do a nice border and everything around it, but couldn't wait. So I'm up to my neck in thread and needles and all that again. I'm thoroughly enjoying it though. You know, it keeps me busy and I do like doing it. But sometimes I just take the notion and sometimes I can't be bothered. So, oh, till I get my iron brew. My wee water feature's on today. So, very sad news about Boris Johnson. I don't know if you've all heard. He's in intensive care. The man. Hold on, I'm going to need to put these up. I can't do this. I can't open this one-handed. Wait a minute. I need to fix these. Wait a minute to put you there. There we go. There we are. Now, got to open. Sad news about Boris Johnson. The man's not been looking well. I said it to my mum a few days ago. The man was not looking well. And he looked as if he was sweating quite a bit, you know, and that's the high temperatures, one of the things that is a sure sign. See, that's how when I wasn't feeling well the other day, I never had a high temperature, so. But I just hope he pulls through, because it must be terrible. See, look. Thread. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be all over the house. Yeah, Mike has seen something. It's a way to protect. And there she comes. I'm doing bloopers. I have got some bloopers, but I'm going to wait until I've got a lot of bloopers before I release it. And a lot of the bloopers is that, you'll see. Oh, it's the postman going by. You can see the postman. See the postman? They hate the postman. Well, in fair dues, they hate MD with a high vis jacket on. MD with a high-vis jacket on, she's just asking to be barked at. That's where they are. But this morning, they couldn't wait for me. They've been looking at me all morning, these two, because I've been in there doing my cross-stitching, and they've been looking at me and looking outside the window as if, Mum, for God's sake, it's sunny, get the chair out. So they told me what to do, so I'm out. Ruled by Jack Russells. See, she's full of business. Way to cause mayhem in the back garden. It's a lovely day. So I'll be watching the news. Hi Lewis, I hope you're doing good, Lewis. I am very well. I might look horrendous, but I'm okay. I'm doing all right. Allergy season, you see, is coming out. And that's it. Empty that sneezes or coughs or has got a bit of a sniffle, people are going to be looking at you. I would say you get used to the barking, but you don't really ever get used to the barking. And sometimes you can deal with it, and then sometimes I say bad words really loudly. They're torags. There's a good Glasgow word for you. Torags. That's what they are. They're torag, and that doesn't mean that they're rags round your toe. That just means they're, well, kind of hooligans. You know, torags. That's what he's are. Mr. Mikey. But I was laughing at him this morning. I've actually took a picture, so next time I plug my camera in, I'll put it up on my Facebook. The two of them were lying sleeping on their beanbag, snuggled into each other. And Poppy had her face over the top of Mikey. And it was the cutest wee thing. So I took a picture of it. But then all of a sudden Mikey started to have a bad dream. So he's lying on the beanbag and he's going, ow, 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 and all that. And Poppy's got her head on top of him. So I'm laughing because I'm thinking he thinks he's getting bit with another dog because she's got her head on him. Oh yeah, Lewis, I know. It'll all get back to normal, so it will. It'll all get. Main thing is that you're nice and safe and staying in and all that and washing your hands. See, Eleanor, that's very unlike me swearing, isn't it, really? Only if you get some champagne or that in me, you know, you might hear the odd word slip. No. My daughter yesterday was swearing like a trooper on her Facebook. I says to her, oh, you're very ladylike. And she says, you know me very well, Mum. So... you have a wonderful day, Lewis, and just keep your chin up and be nice and strong. And I'll see you again. Lewis is awful nice. Oh, it's nice sitting here. It's a nice wee breeze. I'm enjoying that. But just now, I did go for a shower this morning. Although I'm in my pyjamas, I did go for a shower this morning. But I get straight back into some nice clean jammies. That's just the mood I'm in. Just in. Because yesterday I done the ironing. Well, you seen me doing the ironing yesterday. And I tidied up and stuff. But I was looking at my door. See, I've got too much time in my hands to look at stuff. I was looking at my door, right? See, I've got all these little flowers and things. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I've got enough on the door. You know, some spots like there that could, a butterfly could be or stuff. And maybe it'd be too much. Maybe it'd be too much. See, too much time to be looking at things. You know, just looking at the door and thinking, there's not enough stuff on that door. Oh, I'm looking forward to watching Cabin Craft Room's video. She's done a lovely tingly video with her journals, and they make the most amazing sounds. I mean, I've got two of the journals in my room, and I like to run my fingers over them. See, I'm looking for the window, they'll be saying, she's at it again, her. I'll tell you guys, I'll give you a laugh. See how there's houses up there, right? They look directly into my bedroom, okay? And my curtains are always open and my blinds are always open because I like the daylight. And I always like a window open so there's some nice breeze and stuff like that, right? So some mornings I'll be either doing Mrs. Doubtwater or just doing a normal video, and I'll be sitting on my bed. Well, first of all, I'll set the camera up. So there I am, setting the camera up, putting a big light directly onto my bed, getting a camera set up directly onto my bed. They must be thinking, she's doing adult movies, her down there. See her down there? And she's doing granny stuff. She's doing granny porn. I swear. You know, anybody seen that? Oh, what the hell's happened there? Did you see that? Birds going crazy round about me. Or were they dive bombing the dogs? Who knows? Aye. So they'll see me setting up the tripod and the video camera and the big lights and everything and aiming it on the bed. You know, and sitting with all my granny gear on. Waving handcuffs with a captain's hat on. You know, nothing unusual there. That's just your everyday stuff that you see in Scotland, isn't it? Hi, Bella. Oh, you've got to think. And I don't know them up there, so it's not as if I can say to them, you know, I actually do ASMR. Even at that, they won't know what that is, what ASMR is. And the granny stuff, you know, that there's no point. I'll just need to let people wonder. But I'll be the talk of the steamy, as they say. The amount of stuff that happens in this bungalow. I know. I mean, that day I was telling you about the other day when I was absolutely blazing, we say. And it was just before I went on holiday last year. And like the now, I'm looking at the bricks and I'm thinking, they look a bit dusty. They could be doing with a hose down. A hose down. So I gets the jet hose out and I'm blazing. And I go right round the whole house. And I'm holding myself up like that. While I'm and with one eye shut, scushing the side of the building. I missed that what was said it went by because I had my eyes shut like that. Aye. So that's what the neighbours will think I'm into. Especially the guy that walked by here the other day and seen me sitting here with the wig and all that on, but she's at it again, huh? She's in there making a few bucks. No. The thought, yeah, oh, the thought. Now, remember, I had done the Mrs. Doubtwater one. Mrs. Doubtwater was in Tinder, remember? And I had drew hairs and all that on my legs. And I was lying on the bed, you know, with a feather boa around my neck, with the granny gear on. I swear to God. Aye. That's what they think up there. They must look down here and go, what's happening in that house? And then, mind Lushtopia was here. Remember that day? That was last year as well. And she encouraged me to drink 3 bottles of champagne. As if one's not bad enough. 3 bottles we done. And she's out in the back garden with the grass strimmer. Some people call it a weed whacker. We call it a strimmer. But she's got it faced up to the sky. And she's going meow, meow, meow. And turning it on like that as if it's a gun or something. I don't know. But I'm watching my daughter doing this really dangerous thing that you should never do. And I'm just laughing. I'm just like, ha ha ha, you're so funny, daughter. Oh, see, I won't kid you on. That's the type of mother I am. Good morning. Oh, but Eleanor, we had an absolute great time. But I remember in the morning I had to text her and said to her, how did you get home? I couldn't even remember how she get home. I remember her going out the gate, but I don't know if she was walking home, if she was hitching a ride. I didn't know. Didn't know how she was getting home. Just knew that she left the building. Oh. Oh well. I'm looking forward to going back in to do my cross stitching. I can visualise what this cross stitching is going to be like. And I think I'll have it in my kitchen. Saying that, see if something else catches my fancy, that'll be put aside and I'll be doing something else. Because I've got about 5 unfinished works in there. God knows what Poppy's doing, she's awful quiet. That's suspicious in itself. So I'm glad I'm getting my medication because that's a worry. And they must be going through hell, they know, the people that work in pharmacies and stuff. But they had big shields down and everything in the pharmacy yesterday. And you weren't allowed, there was only 2 people allowed in the shop. Oh, there's beautiful Arab. It's a bit chilly, Eleanor, but it's not too bad. There's my beautiful Arab. I was still hanging on in there, Arab. You know I'm thinking about you. There she is, look. Don't know what she was up to. Poppy, stop being a tramp. I won't even tell you what was going on there. Absolute tramp. She was doing that. Oh, hi, lovely Liz and beautiful Virginia. No! I will not even tell you what was going on there. My eyes! That's the kind of thing mums don't want to see. That was terrible. Look at Cheryl's roost. So I think I'm going to go back in and I'm going to get into my cross stitching again because I know it's in there and I'm looking forward to finishing that part and then moving on to the next lot of birds. There was another cross stitching pattern I really liked, and it was a farm one. She was been Eleanor. She was been a tramp is the only word for it, and that's her brother. Well, sometimes it's not, but you don't want to see your dogs doing that kind of trampy carry on. What have my live streams came to? You know what I mean? It started out good, but it's, you know, the more they're going on, the more they're going downhill. With the granny stuff and now dogs doing things. Terrible. I think it's cabin fever setting in. I don't know. But I need to stop looking for things to do, like the door. I'm sure the door's fine, and I think it's probably got enough stuff on it. But that's what I was thinking, because I've got butterflies in there, and I was like, what if I should get more stickers out? Stick more butterflies in that door. And look at my wall. See, I was thinking about hosing the wall down. It must be hormones. Look, see, sometimes my walls, my brick, have got this white powder coming out. I don't know if it's salt or what the hell it is, right? But it's on my wall. So I've been looking at that, and I was thinking about the hose. I was thinking maybe it needs a hose down right now. I'm sure it'll be good, but you know, I'd end up killing myself. My back would be gone, my leg would be away. It's hormones. It must be hormones. I blame everything on hormones right enough, but I'm pretty sure right now it is. You know, I'm crying at adverts and things like that. You know, it's so sad. They've ran out of toilet paper. Arab, you must be going through it with your hormones right now. Right, well, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to. I don't know. It's like powder. It's like salt or chalk or something. It's weird. No, it's like chalky kind of powder. I'm pretty sure it doesn't need hosed down. I think I can safely just sit and relax today instead of hosing stuff and sticking stickers on things. But I'm going to be watching the news, and I hope Boris Johnson pulls through, because that's horrible. And think about his fiancée and all that. I really do hope the man pulls round. It just shows you what this bloody virus is like. Terrible. I'm going to get the two of them in before they start any carry on. See, my neighbours must see some things because sometimes they do it in the back garden, even though they've been fixed. That doesn't stop them from doing things. I tell you, this house they must be like that house down there. It's a riot. Oh, well. They might be right, you know. They might be right. So, anyway, everyone, stay safe. Have a lovely day. Wash your hands, you know, do all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. Oh, can we get the thing off?